Why study the media? I'm D. Elizabeth Glasgow, and I'm your lecturer for this series. For this series on the media, we're going to do something a little bit different from our usual animated summaries. We're taking a more in-depth look at the media, and in doing so, we'll use a more traditional approach. We're taking this approach for several reasons. The first is to engage the subject matter more, and two, we want to incorporate video examples to better illustrate the historical trajectory of the U.S. media. This brings me to a final point. This series only covers the American media. Though influential and fascinating, the scope of the subject matter of the U.S. and foreign press is much too broad to do it justice. So let's get started. I want to introduce to you in the very beginning the concept of media literacy. Media literacy serves citizens a lifetime because it develops the skills that become part of a knowledge base on which we can draw upon every day. Media literacy lays a foundation for increasing our aptitude for assessing information critically instead of naively accepting the ideas, the values, symbols, and ideology that the media convey to us. Through the prism of media literacy, we can gain understanding of media content and learn how to sort through and even dismantle ideology and values embedded in mediated messages, ones that reinforce and perpetuate societal inequities. When we say ideology, we simply mean a perspective on the world that we all have based upon our experiences in the world from birth to death. In the case of the media, they are not just an impersonal entity. The media are made up of people just like you and me. And just like us, they have their worldview, their point of view, their ideology that they bring to bear when crafting media content. So, their ideology is a perspective or way of looking at something in the world, and this is transferred from them to media content to us. So what do we mean by mediated messages? Well, mediated messages are media messages that do not emerge in a vacuum. Individuals decide how, what, and when media messages come to us. This may come in the form of leaving out or keeping in various aspects of the message and the presentation itself. For instance, style of speaking, choice of presenter, lighting, music selection, etc. In other words, there is a middle person or a middle entity between the message and when it comes to its intended audience. Although it is a worthy goal, total objectivity or neutrality is not possible because the messages are crafted by people with particularized experiences in the world, and these include biases. In other words, when conceiving and constructing media content, someone decides the boundaries of the message by deciding what is important and what is not, what to leave out and what to include, what to emphasize and what to de-emphasize. Someone edits the message and someone reads the message in a particular way. Someone decides where the message will be broadcast and for how long. So, going forward, we will look to study the media through a goal of gaining media literacy skills. Again, media literacy is an important way to analyze and understand the media and their influence on how we view the nation's diverse populations and culture. Here in the United States, the media are called the Fourth Estate. Accordingly, the Fourth Estate has an obligation to present information responsibly to a culturally diverse public. In turn, American citizens or audiences have an obligation to become critical media consumers, especially in today's technologically advanced media environment. The goal is to have a socially responsible, robust, and profitable media that is used as a powerful tool of social transformation, not just a corporate entity out to make only a profit. I'm D. Elizabeth Glasgow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.